Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Now today I've brought you to Mayenne, not too far from where I live, so in the next department. It's got a fantastic chateau, it's on the Mayenne river, beautiful architecture, lots to see, lovely grounds, so let's go and explore. Parts of this magnificent chateau date back to the 12th century. Yep, 12th century, so plenty of history here as usual. Fantastic architecture. Yeah, real interesting place to visit. A 1,000 years of history. Wow. The architecture has obviously evolved over the years. Some areas, like it said, dating back 1,000 years. I think that is one window that's probably 1,000 years old. And it's very important that these ancient buildings are kept in use and used by the public today. This one certainly is. Okay, let's go in. Okay, I've just got my ticket. It was €4 entry fee, which I think is pretty good. And they said I can film, so that's a bonus as well. So let's go and explore this beautiful chateau. Here we go, let's step back in time. Wow, look at the carving on this. This is truly ancient. It's very quiet in there, I couldn't speak too much because it was a museum, but most of them artifacts in there were original and they dated back nearly 1,000 years. Now these holes in the ground here date back to 778, the Carolingian period. There would have been a wooden structure coming out of the ground here. 1300 odd years old. Wow, they didn't want you getting out of here in a hurry. What a fabulous structure this is. Vaulted ceilings. So as we go around, I will try and read up on a little bit of the history, but there's so much to read here, it's unbelievable. I think this was used as a prison at some stage as well, so, and there's a dungeon here, certainly got a part in the history. No food for you today, you've been a naughty boy.
Au-dessus de la porte, plus récente, par laquelle vous êtes entré, vous pouvez voir l'arc en brique de la porte carolingienne. Dans l'angle à droite, une seconde porte en brique, le seigneur de Mayenne l'empruntait pour y gagner ses appartements. À gauche qui lui fait face, vous voyez une série d'arcades de briques. Des fenêtres étaient percées sous ces arcades, rendant très lumineuse la salle d'apparat. Il a fallu aménager une nouvelle porte en granit Cellar. Au XIIIe siècle, les arcades carolingiennes ont été systématiquement rebouchées. Le rebouchage avait pour but de consolider les murs afin de pouvoir y appuyer des voûtes, avec les cellules qui occupaient cette salle. Entre l'arcade de briques du Xe siècle et ce guichet du XIXe, près d'un millénaire de vie s'est écoulé.
Now here we have an ancient backgammon set, 1,000 years old, made from animal ribs. Wow. Not wow, but something else. Spectacular. And these are ancient backgammon pieces. Those games pieces dated back to the 13th century. Yeah, amazing. So we're just leaving the Gothic section and we're heading now into the chapel. What a splendid chapel it is. Some beautiful architectural elements here. So this section is 10th century, this section is 13th, and this section is 19th. So this part of the tower was turned into a chapel. It reads there before 1830. This floor and this room originally was a prison for women. It's been later converted into obviously a different use, but you don't often see that. I didn't think there was as naughty as men. Must have been back in the day. We have a 15th century cross. A beautiful painted panel from the 1500s. Now these pots and objects were found in a cellar in an inn in Laval, which is the next big town from here. Used to store food and drink. And these pots were used for funeral practices back in the Middle Ages. These coins here were buried in this pot, wrapped in linen from 1419. Now this crypt dates back to the 13th century. It was found in 1886. So we are now down in the cellar. Now this area wasn't dug out until 1998 by archaeologists. I would imagine they have found quite a few artifacts from below here. Now I believe in here is the dungeon. Quite an elaborate set of bolts. I think I'm allowed in here. Ooh. Wow. It's very eerie in here. Make sure they don't shut the door behind me. I do like the system of locks. You weren't escaping out of there in a hurry. Okay. Oh, this is definitely different. Certainly a different atmosphere. Much cooler. Very quiet. This is where you see the real sort of foundations of this building. Massive big stones. And very well preserved. Right, let's get to some daylight. What's behind this door? Ah, we're in one of the towers. Oh, there would have been a secret staircase up. Wow. Okay, time to get some fresh air. Well, what a fascinating place. Lots of history, so much to read up on. It's hard to take it all in, you know, 1,000 years of history, but you've only got to look at it to see that, you know, it's an important building. Right, let's have a walk round. Not sure where this leads to. It's shut. Okay, let's walk round. The chateau was built very high up in a prominent position, as most chateaus are, especially defensive ones. And there you can see the Mayenne River. And a series of these round defensive areas here all the way along. Just started to rain. Perfect timing. Now today I was invited to another chateau before I come here. Not that far from me, didn't know that it was even there, to be honest with you. And wow, I went there and I've seen some chateaus, but this one, you know, was really up there on a historic point of view. It had some paintings in there that were, well, they were so important to the country that they're only just now realising how important. It's a listed building, highest monument status you can get. Boy, that was a real privilege. Now I had a chat with the gentleman that owns it, and he said I can go back there in the spring when the weather's a little bit better and do some filming there, so look out for that one. It's unbelievable. Many of these buildings hide ancient facades behind them. They've been updated over the years. A lot of these buildings are actually medieval. So don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.